Good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day out here on the CDT. So I think last time I talked about heading into Ennis, and my plan was get in, quick resupply, grab some food, get out. Well, got in, did my resupply, got some food, and just like a wave of tiredness hit me. Like just complete exhaustion. I think part of it's because my sleeping pad had a couple holes in it. Fix that. It's a good feeling. But just wasn't sleeping well, and just, all the tired hit me all at once. And just went ahead and got a hotel, stayed the night in Ennis, which doesn't really change my plans at all. It's just kind of one of those things. I got to get to Big Sky by Saturday in the morning to hit the post office. Got some shoes waiting on me. Cool lake down there. Actually looking around. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. And I kind of did the math in my head and was like, well, if I just get a hotel room, rest up, get some stuff to actually fix my sleeping pad, I'll still make it to Big Sky, like, easily. And well, that's what I did. I got a hotel, got some food, slept, felt much better in the morning. Did like 19 miles out of town. Afternoon. It's the one good part about hiking this time of year is days are so long that hiking till 9 o'clock and it's not even dark. So yeah, I did like 19 miles yesterday, planning like another 25, and that leaves me, if I'm doing my math right, just about 9 miles, I think. It's hard to do math because the maps that I'm using right now, they're not gut hook, they're something else, and they're numbered, it's measured south to north as a Nobo. Going Sobo, so I have to subtract. My hiker brain does not agree with subtraction. So I think it'll leave me with like 8 or 9 miles, and that'll be easy. I mean, get up at 5, 6 o'clock, get hiking by 7 or 8, and then in town by, a little after the post office opens. And then Big Sky for sure, I have to quick resupply, get some food, and then continue on into Mammoth in Yellowstone, and Gardiner, I think, is the name of the town I plan on staying in. Just because Big Sky is so expensive, I'm not spending $200 on a hotel room. That's absurd. So yeah, if you didn't notice, I did get, well, you can't really see it right now, but I did get a haircut. Got my beard trimmed up. I think that's helping me feel better, feel less like a homeless person, more presentable, helps with hitches. But yeah, anyway, should be a beautiful day today, heading through the Spanish Peaks. I've heard this is like the most scenic part of this alternate. So should be getting some good views here later today, and I'll see y'all down the trail. Oh, some good views. I do love mountains. It's a little bit hazy right now. If you ever wonder how bad hiker feet smell, well, I really only ever see those flies on piles of cow and horse poop. So, yeah. Also, pretty cool butterfly or moth, not sure. Looks like a leaf on the outside, but probably saw it a second ago. Real bright red, beautiful colors. So, got a whole mix of bugs on my socks. Oh, coming up on a big pass. I don't even know where I'm gonna be walking out of this bowl. I guess somewhere up there. A lot of climbing today. A little lake through the trees. Can't remember what it's called. I think this might be Mirror Lake. Yeah, kind of a mirror. See it a little bit. Just got to the top of this pass. I don't know what it's called. It is beautiful. Both sides. Oh, yeah. Got to adjust my grip. Got up here right as some storm clouds were rolling in, so I'm really smart. Be as high up as possible with a storm cloud overhead. I just appreciate that view. He just walked up here. And off he goes. Or she, I don't know. That was cool. So I'm in a bit of a pickle right now after seeing that fox. That was right here. It's really cool. But aside from that, there's some not cool things going on. Because I'm like kind of in a bit of a thunderstorm. You know, I was talking about it earlier when I hit that pass, but now I'm kind of stuck because the trail, you can actually see, goes right over this peak. And I don't know if you could hear that, but there was just a little bit of thunder. And being the tallest thing, carrying metal trekking poles, doesn't make for good. So I'm kind of wondering what I should do right now. It looks like it might be passing, but the clouds out here don't move very fast, or like at all most of the time. And these are barely moving. There is some clearing, but I don't know how long. I think I might bushwhack, like instead of going up and over, I can go around it. It's hard. This is so hard to do. Go like around it, around the side, approaching instead of coming up to this pass. Just approach from here and then go around right at those trees. I think that might be my best bet because it doesn't look like this is going to pass anytime soon. And while I do think it would be a cool story to get struck by lightning, I don't think my mom would like it, and I don't know if I would live. And my number one thing about hiking is don't die. It's like my number one goal is don't die. So it doesn't give me a guarantee if I go to the top. So yeah, it's pretty tough. I don't know. I guess I'll just sit here for a bit and see how the clouds move, and then probably just end up doing that bushwhack. But yeah, hiking's fun. Gotta love the little adventures and misdirections and creativity that you gotta use sometimes. But hopefully I'll see y'all on the other side of that mountain. So great view from up here up top, but I think my plan, instead of I'm right up here like at the top of the pass, trying to not be the tallest thing, just collapse my trekking poles, string on the pack. And I think I'm gonna have to sneak around, and you can't really see it, but there's like a rock scramble on the other side that I'm just gonna follow and hope for the best. Wish me luck. I have never been so happy to be on a trail. You can see, crawled all the way along there. I'm glad I spent the winter going to a bouldering gym, because there were a couple times I was kind of just hanging on with my hands, kind of swinging around, tiptoeing through, working on my foot placement. So that was a bit exhilarating. I don't want to do it again. It took me only about 30 minutes, so that's not that bad. I thought that took me way longer. But yeah, a little bit downhill now, which is much better than being up in the storm. But then I do have to go back up later, so I don't know. Hopefully the storm clears up and I can actually get up some mountains, get some miles, because I have to get into Big Sky at the post office, which is annoying. But I'm alive. If you didn't guess that by the fact that I just posted the video. Sorry, Mom. I tried to be safe as I could. But yeah, I made it, so that's cool. And what a view to start the day. Oh, it was a tough climb. I hated that, but I do love mountains. 360 views, what I live for. Whew. Good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day, as you saw just a second ago. You know, got up, hit the top of, I don't know if I call it a peak, saddle pass, I don't know, something. Too many different names for stuff out here. But yeah, it was awesome. Getting up there, I'm walking by, I think this is Moon Lake right here. See it through the trees, maybe. But yeah, I got off of kind of a harder trail where people go who really want to hike, because, you know, especially the CDT and this kind of Super Butte cutoff, it's really just a connection of a bunch of different trails, and you get to one trail, maybe do a road walk onto another trail to another trail, and it is very obvious when you go from kind of the serious hiker, you like peak bagging trails, to I just want to go to a lake and fish trails. And I just want to go to a lake and fish trail. So it's so much easier, so much more traveled. I was losing the trail so often this morning, and it was just like, you know, I was just kind of like hike up somewhere, look at my map, be like, okay, well, I need to go just a little bit, you know, that way to get back and find the trail. I bushwhack or, you know, walk straight, like straight up some rock face. So this is a nice change of pace to actually, you know, do some normal walking again. Huh. Little no camping sign right there. Within 200 feet of the lake. But yeah, this trail has been a tough. This is like if you took AT kind of trail building and just moved it into big mountains. This has been rough. Helicopter flying over somewhere. But yeah, like the AT, their kind of philosophy is go straight up the mountain, and it's not as bad when you have, you know, just a couple, sorry, just did a little water crossing. Not as bad when you just have a couple, you know, 1,000 feet to go up. But when you have, you know, 10,000 or, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 to go up, it gets pretty rough. I was looking at the map up ahead, and I'm getting into Big Sky today. Coming out of Big Sky is a 15-mile climb. 15 miles. Not super steep, a lot of roads, but still, it's climbing for 15 miles. That's gonna be rough. And then a little bit farther than that, I saw I believe it's, if I was doing my math right, it's around 2,300 feet of elevation gain in 2.5 miles. So that's some AT level uphill, where normally you would just do that for 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile, and you're doing it for 2.5 miles. So it's been a little slow going. You know, yesterday I think I did 11 miles in 6 hours. And that's pretty slow. But anyway, see y'all at the trail.